Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Some of you may remember Alex.
Hi.
He's my boyfriend, and a few months ago for Valentine's Day we recorded a Q&A about what it's like to date an autistic person, and we thought it'd be a cool idea to film another one. So I asked you guys some questions, and this is what you came up with. So are you ready to start answering?
Yeah.
Did you know about my autism before we started dating?
Yes, you told me before we met up.
Do you find going on dates hard?
We don't really go out on a lot of dates, but I don't think they're that hard.
We don't really go on dates because I find them hard. I think some aspects of autism make some dates impossible. Where do you tend to go on dates?
Usually if we do go on a date, it's usually to like a museum.
Or like an art gallery or a cafe.
To get coffee. And
somewhere reasonably quiet, because loud places are a big, big no for me. This one's more for me. Which aspect of your life do you find people are less accepting of? Being trans, being in a gay relationship, or being autistic? Definitely being autistic. Which sounds weird, because being trans and being gay are probably less common things. But I get the whole, if you were autistic, you would have been diagnosed at 4, and you don't look autistic. You don't even act autistic. Those people clearly don't know me very well. What do you think people are less accepting of? You being trans, being gay, or being in a relationship with an autistic person?
Probably more the gay and trans bit, really.
Yeah.
They kind of like even out a little bit.
Yeah. What are some things you do with me that you wouldn't do with an allistic person? Allistic is non-autistic.
Make sure we're in quiet places rather than like going somewhere loud, like clubs and stuff.
Yeah. What are some things you don't do with me that you would do with an allistic person?
Again, it would probably be going to like louder places rather than having to go somewhere quiet.
Yeah. How do you help with anxiety and meltdowns?
You just kind of make you sit by yourself and sit it out a bit and give you space.
Yeah, you give me space, because when I have a meltdown, I don't want anybody near me, and I can get quite aggressive. So
I just kind of leave you in a separate room away from
It's
me.
much better if I get left alone.
Yeah.
Does travelling affect your relationship? We need a bit of background for this. I live in Manchester, which is 3 hours away from Sunderland, where Alex lives. So there's quite a bit of travelling involved. For those of you who don't know us personally, do you think that affects us?
Not really. I wouldn't say so. It's quite nice having a break from you.
Yeah, like it's a nice sort of distance, because it's not the sort of distance where we have to see each other like every weekend, but it's a sort of distance where we don't get to see each other that often, so it's...
I kind of appreciate seeing you a bit more than if we had to see each other like every day.
Yeah, I find that too. Would it be easier dating a neurotypical person? Neurotypical, again, is not autistic, not mentally ill, not anything along those lines.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's that much harder dating you, really, other than finding things that are okay with you and not being able to do stuff just kind of randomly, sort of thing, like at the spur of the moment.
You have to do that sort of thing with anyone, though. Like, even if they're not autistic, you still have to think about what they like and like what they don't like to do when they're...
It's just being able to have the right mindset to be able to cater to what you need to do and whatever else, but I think that's the same with anybody.
Yeah.
Really.
Finally, and quite possibly the longest question, thank you, Katie. Do you find it hard to be romantic or make romantic gestures for fear of misunderstanding or miscommunication?
This is another hard one because we're not generally that romantic.
You can thank Katie for that one.
I wouldn't say we're that romantic, it's kind of more, bullying each other, but in a
Yeah.
nice way, kind of thing.
And sometimes I can misinterpret the jokes as serious. For example, once you were like, "I'm gonna break up with you."
No, that
And
makes me sound horrible.
I took that seriously.
Makes me sound
And
really
you did not
nasty.
mean that seriously. But I guess one of the reasons we're not very romantic is just in case there's a miscommunication.
You misinterpret interpret when I want you to do something romantic, but kind of subtly.
Yeah, I
sort
don't
of
do
thing.
subtle.
I'm kind of like, oh, we should, do this. I want this, and you just don't pick it up.
Yeah.
And then I'm kind of a bit disappointed that you didn't like
Yeah.
romantic stuff.
Like, when we were going on our first date, you were like, "Is this a date?" And I was like, I don't know, is it?" And then he made me ask him on a date because I wasn't picking up on the hints at all. So I guess we don't really do romantic things.
No.
Because not what's it called when you do spontaneous romantic things, because I need telling, really. So long story short, I need telling when I do things, even if it's romantic. So no, we are not romantic people.
But then when I have to tell you, it's not that romantic.
Exactly. So it ruins the moment, which is why we don't do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and feel free to comment on either the picture or Instagram or this video with more questions for Alex, because we're likely to do another one, because you guys seem to really enjoy this series and I know they're helping quite a few people. I've had quite a few people talk to me about that first video and say thank you for putting it out there, because there's nothing like that. I will be doing another Just Awesome review, but on the channel on Thursday. So there will be a poll up on what product that will be on Wednesday. So don't forget to check that out. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.